Welcome to another one of my videos. This one is about two Riven mods I recently had to do missions for, and just in case you get the same kind of thing, I'm going to show you how I done the missions for it. First of all, the first mission was kill, I think it was 7 or so ballistas with headshots while they were unalerted. Ballistas, or ballistas, or however you say it, are the Grineer snipers that are found in the plains of Eidolon. It was also it said something else about like killing. Oh, yeah, that was it. Tusk ballistas, and Tusk are the kind you can only find in the plains of Eidolon. So that's why we're here. The weapons I used was the Mara Detron, which is the Corpus handheld laser shotgun that I've used in previous videos. And I've stuck the suppress mod on it, because yes, you can make a handheld laser shotgun silent. It's wonderful. And then the other weapon I'm using is the Daiku, which is a big, heavy bow that takes a little while longer to wind up than other bows, but is really powerful because of that. But you don't really even need a secondary weapon, because the main focus of this is headshotting the headshotting the ballistas with the secondary weapon, not the primary one. And those two Dargans over there are actually perfect for the next... Oh, just go away, ghouls. For the next mission I had, which was kill 5 Dargans in a single day on the plains of Eidolon with a bow. Although for the bow mission, I recommend using Mirage, because it is very hard to hit the Dargans with the bow, and with Mirage, there is essentially 4 of you to shoot each. Well, not 4 of you, since only 2 clones actually shoot the bows, so really 3 shots going off that can be used to kill the Dargans. Yeah, because as you can see here, kind of hard to hit. And also, the great thing about the Mirage clones that would have spawned if I was playing Mirage is that they also would be drawing the Dargan's fire, because Mirage is not that much of a strong frame, and that really helps. Yeah, I may just give up shooting these Dargans down soon, because it's just taking far too much time. I just go invisible and move on. And hope they ignore me. But wait a minute. I just realized. Why bother going invisible when I can just use the arc ring to shoot them down? With the handheld shotgun. Or better yet... Oh wait, that wasn't the right button. Oh well, I got it anyway. Stunned them and then shot them while above them with the shotgun. This is probably like the most wonky fight these Grineer have ever been in. They get stunned by a dude who's just like hovering around in a jetpack, and then he starts even forgetting where the pilots are. Like, this guy's shooting a pit. It's like he's an anti-air turret. Normally he's the one meant to be in the sky. Yeah, so while I'm in my Arcwing, I might as well show you like the basic locations of where the Dargans spawn. So if we just look on the map, you can see I'm right near the Twin Horns, which I guess is one of the locations that they spawn. Another location is right in front of well, I guess this actually was kind of in front of this camp. Hex Stiletto, and Stiletto is actually a certain type of really small dagger. I'm pretty sure I watched that from... I know that from, I think it was Spider-Man 2, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, that's neat. Another Dargan has actually spawned. Yeah, while I'm... The shotgun hit. That pilot must be so pissed. Yeah, I have actually gotten a little luckier than I did the first time with the Dargan spawning, because the first time I was just actually kind of getting stressed out searching the map for ages. I had like this really peaceful music playing from The Witcher 3, and it wasn't actually even that peaceful at all, because the Dargans just wouldn't spawn, and I needed to kill all of them before the day ended, and it was like almost getting nighttime before the day ended. I was so glad when actually... Oh, another one! Yeah, so apparently, if RNGesus favors you, the Dargans will just spawn willy-nilly I just never get tired of that. Willy-nilly all day. But if he doesn't favor you, you will not find them at all. I'm gonna give this guy a special death. Glaive to the face. Yeah, so that's generally what you should do. Cause a ruckus to get the Dargans on you. And, yeah, generally just go around the camps. I'll go to some more of those locations, but for now I wanted to talk about the extra mission. So, she's already seen me, so this would actually be not count as a stealth kill. I was actually pretty sloppy when coming up here. What you want to do to get the headshots in those ballistas, like I showed you before, just then, is scour the camps and look for, like, towers like that, and then just jump up and climb the tower like I did, and shoot them in the head while constantly staying invisible. Ivara has a continuous invisibility, so that may be better than Loki's, because even though I have got it to like just about 23 seconds, which is a huge amount of time for invisibility, when you consider Loki's regular invisibility, I think was something like 15 seconds or something, it still might not be as good as Ivara for headshotting the ballistas. Also, I'm going to show you a camp where just a lot of them spawn generally with no towers, and that is the number 2 location on the map. Aether's Vigil, I think that's called. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Well, I know what it's spelt like, I just don't know exactly how to pronounce it. It's one of those things where it's like you're trying to learn a word for a new language, like Schadenfreude, the German word meaning to derive pleasure from someone else's, watching someone else's suffering, usually involved with comedy. You look at it and the word is, it's the way the word's spelled, you would never think it actually is pronounced Schadenfreude. You think it was like Schifrundeshige or something. Yeah, so another good way of knowing if you are detected or not, use indicators like these Dargans. Oh, and that actually shows why it might be a terrible idea to shoot the Dargan with your shotgun. Oh, yeah, he would have definitely alerted someone by now, because he got hit by the bullet, and as I said in the previous video, when you get shot by something and live, you generally know someone is shooting you. Yeah, so this here is the camp that I recommend going to for the ballistas. Also, when using Loki, one tactic I like to do is hide behind something, then wait for your invisibility to run out if there's not much left, then cast it, and then go in. That way it doesn't run out midway through. And I do recommend using invisibility constantly, and not doing anything like just wandering up to these guys normally, or doing any normal stealth kills or anything like that, because they, for some reason, have huge vision in the plains, and are able to see way too much for their own good. Also, generally, when the enemy is patrolling around like that, and aren't raising the gun or anything, or like checking corners, that generally means they haven't seen you, and you are invisible. Also, make sure you read the description of the Riven very clearly, because I thought the Riven was at first, you don't have to worry about headshots, so I was going around shooting the ballistas, like going, why isn't the Riven, like why isn't this counting for the Riven? And it turned out it was headshots you needed. Yeah, so everywhere else on the map basically has pretty average places when it comes to where the ballistas spawn. This is one of the only real places I wanted to show you where they do spawn a lot more without you having to worry about, without you having to go and search towers for them. All the rest of the camps, basically, you just look for the tower, and the ballistas generally in there, and they usually have 1 or 2 ballistas per camp. That camp just nearly always has more because it's like a sniper's haven or something. So anyway, where I found the Dargan spawn was, of course, at Hexleto, but I'm pretty sure there was also another one somewhere around the top past the ribs here. Generally, what you're looking for Dargan spawn locations is really open bits of plain, like this. And another thing I recommend doing is don't... yeah, that's one of the towers I was talking about. You go in there, and that's where the ballista will be. Yeah, I'm not doing it very stealthy this time, though. Terrible job of being stealthy, actually. She's totally seeing me. I think they're smart. Wait until they have to whack me with their, whatchamacallits. Yeah, then I'll just fall before my glaive. Yeah, so around when you're looking for the Darkin spawn locations, generally look at really big open fields, open plains. That's of course if you are trying to find the so-called floor Dargans, which you should be. They're the, well, I call them floor Dargans. Really, I should call them unpiloted because they're the ones that you can actually hijack. The others that are already flying, you can't hijack. Actually, you can if you are a really, really good shot or really lucky. Because I once did shoot a Dargan pilot. In fact, I accidentally headshotted him out of the Dargan he was in. And the Dargan just fell to the floor and was pilotable. Yeah, so generally, I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere around this camp. Right here, and it pays to boost a lot when you're around the camps because they will use that thing, those rockets that they used on me just a little while ago to knock you out of the air. Then this next camp over here, I'm pretty sure you should ignore that one, the Seath, because like this burning place, because I think pretty sure I've checked it and I didn't find a Dargan around there. This like the number 6 camp, so well the strongest camp of the lot, near the Ostwan range. I wouldn't recommend going there either because I didn't find anything there, except for of course Grineer Mortify and Grineer hungry to kill me. But I think I did find one just generally right. I did find a Dargan once that was just sitting around randomly out in the open somewhere around here that wasn't even near a camp. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure looking at the map, yeah, that's pretty much everywhere where I found a Dargan. They normally hex stilettos them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here's 2 of them. In fact, I'm just gonna go down and see if I can actually steal one off the pilot. Yeah, he's too busy going for me. Gonna steal it. And then we'll see who's the better pilot. Well, besides that dude is obviously not the better pilot, but between me and this other pilot, I'm going to see who's better. In editing, I'm probably going to put like a little bit of like a Star Wars track or something in here, something that really fits the space fight. We're kind of both terrible, aren't we? Can't hit. Oh! Well, he was worse because he, I guess, is not used to the unorthodox Tenno tactic of just, flying like a maniac to avoid fire. I've gotten really used to that by playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I used to just do the same kind of tactic to avoid fire in that game. Yeah, so, right before I end the video, might as well just find someplace fun to go and, crash this into to annoy a few Grineer. Ah, here we are, the level 6 camp. Perfect. Let's see how they like being rammed into, if that's even possible. Oh, nope, wasn't them. That was a tree. That might be a nice test to end the video. Can you actually ram a Grineer with this thing? Nope, not close enough. Come on, he's right there. Well, I guess this isn't ramming. Nope, that wasn't ramming either. Fighting Grineer with close combat Dargan. One of the stupidest ideas I've ever done. Actually, it isn't that stupid because this isn't my Archwing or anything, and even if it is an Archwing, I can just respawn it. Really, the Grineer are shooting their own property right now. Well, I'm not really that sure if you can actually ram someone because I am not that great a pilot when it comes to skimming the ground like a pro and shooting all the Grineer. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, one last thing before I end the video. This thing, I think it either calls in reinforcements or it calls down an orbital strike. Either way, unless you're scanning it, you generally want to shoot it to make sure the Grineer don't get any reinforcements. And that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you have luck with any Riven mods that have the same kind of mission as this. And bye for now. I know I said I was going to end the video before, but here's a little bonus segment if you really care about achievements. It's how my friend showed me how to get the 50 Sleds of Sunshine achievement, which is where you slide for a really, really long time while the plane's Eidolon. Because you'd think going down some kind of hill like this or something would be the perfect way to get it, but generally I found out no matter how long the hill was, I couldn't really get it to go long enough. So what he showed me to do, which might be considered a bit of a kind of cheat way to get it, but I wouldn't blame you if you just really, really want to get that achievement and you kind of feel, oh damn it, projectile coming. Just get away from that. Okay, that should be far enough. Yeah, and you really, really want to get it, and you feel like the game is kind of cheating you with just how damn hard it is to get. So, what you do is you get up in your Archwing, go really high up, boost, go forward, boost some more, disengage, and then... Oh. That wasn't done correctly at all. But I know... Let me just try that again. I know there is a way that you can slide while in the air while coming off your Archwing, and that is generally how I got the achievements. Okay, let me try it not boosting. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. Let me just try one more time. Oh, yeah, there it is. There I am. Them doing it. Yeah, so I guess I was just pressing the button too much. No, wait, actually wasn't going into a slam attack. Yeah, because, so as you can see now, I am able to slide for quite a decent while on the floor, as well as, previously in the air. And yes, I will hit the water and have to reset. Oh, not this again. Yeah, it'd have to be reset. But if you just time yourself and put that in the right kind of area, that is a excellent way to get the achievement. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little video, this little extra bit, bonus bit. Yeah. Okay, here's actually another bonus part because I just figured out something awesome I had no idea you can actually do. As Loki, if you aim at a Dargon pilot and then use switch teleport. Hold on, let me just do it. Just stay still. Enough. I'll get it someday, don't worry. There. You actually steal the Dargon, which I think is awesome. And now he's going to try and get in that other Dargon, but it's too late because I already know where he's going to be. Yeah, so that is one way to get those pesky Dargon pilots out of your way. And I'm not sure if this will work. Perhaps it will. But maybe you could even get the Destroying Dargon achievement by just switch teleporting to the pilots. And then, I mean, not achievement, Riven. By switch teleporting to the pilots, then stealing their Dargon, and then just landing the Dargon and just destroying it with whatever gun or bow you need. I unfortunately can't test this though, because the way I would test it is having a Riven with the mission I just told you about, and I don't have that because I have already completed the Dargon bow Riven mission and got myself a nice Sicarus Riven. I wish it was actually uncompleted now so I could test that for you, but alas, I cannot. Still, being able to switch teleport with Dargon pilots, in my opinion, is just freaking awesome. I love the little details in Warframe like that. Anyway, I'm going to end the video now. I mean, end this second bonus bit and continue fishing.